Well, I made it. This is the famous Suwannee River. We're right above the cataract. It's nice and calm here, but distance you can hear the roar. Before we talk about the Suwannee, I want to add that place, Milton's Country Store, was in a place geographically called Deep Creek, and very lovely. And then all along this way, I've just met nothing but nice people. I was sitting on the side of a dirt road, and a guy came barreling by. I was kind of behind a tree, didn't see me. He actually turned around, came back and apologized for dusting me. I said it wasn't that bad, but then he gave me some helpful hints to get down here and follow the trail because it'd be a little hard with the road walks. So that was nice. And just a little bit later on the same road, a trash truck came by and they slowed down to a crawl so they wouldn't dust me. So that's very nice. Now, everybody knows that St. Augustine was the capital of old Spanish Florida. But following the French and Indian Wars in 1763, it's known worldly as the 7 Years' War, and was actually a world war. It was fought in North and South America, the Caribbean, Europe, India, Indonesia. But Spain came out on the losing side, and England acquired it. And they decided it was too big, so they divided into East and West Florida, the boundary line being the Apalachicola River. Pensacola was the capital of West Florida, and St. Augustine, the capital of East Florida. And when the American Revolution started, delegates were invited to come from East and West Florida to the Continental Congress, but they were British loyalists and they turned it down, so to speak. The Spanish settlers mostly decamped for Cuba, and so the English came in, and there was never a big population. Well, following the conclusion of the Revolutionary War, Spain got back Florida, even though they actually officially weren't our allies. They were allies with the French got back Louisiana territory from the Spanish, and the Spanish actually moved the border between East and West Florida, which they decided to keep those two groups, political entities, to the Suwannee River. And that's our little history lesson. I'm going to come up around this lovely corner, as you can see. It's very green and luxurious and verdant, unlike over there in the Osceola. Chihuahua. Again, I reiterate, just don't try to walk that. It's just no point, unless you're into that kind of stuff. I see no alligators, no swimming sign. There's my stuff. I dropped it so I could walk back. So I wanted to come out here and show you all Big Shoals. It's Florida's only Class 3 rapid in the whole state. And head down here. Rough trail, but it's all par for the course. There it is. Wow. Now the question is, a picnic table up there on the bluff. You see a viewing area. I think that might be the Big Shoals viewing area you see on the map. I'm gonna go this way. The trail goes down there. Hi, this sorry-ass hiker is going to get across this river. I don't know. I don't see any bridges on the map, but it must be doable. It's a pretty wide river to ford, but it wouldn't be the first time. God knows, day before yesterday. So I did all the time. Shoes on, shoes off, shoes on, shoes off. Now, this is the trail ahead, down here and along there. This is, I suppose, the area where you're not supposed to swim in. Why anybody would want to, I don't know. But anyways, to get across and set up camp, I'll do another post. And always remember this. Those who wander are not necessarily lost.